Anything can happen.
The Conjuring, The Last Rites, official teaser. If you guys know me by now, chances are you'll probably know that I am a huge James Wan fan. I'm a huge horror buff, okay? Obviously, not all horror movies I'm in favor of because of what they push and promote, right? Convictions, they're a real thing. So this is the Conjuring Last Rites trailer. I didn't know that they released a trailer. I didn't even know a fourth one was coming out. I loved the first one. I loved the second one. Valak is by far one of the most coolest looking freaking demon entities I've ever seen. Which leads us to the game that we're playing tonight. I'm not going to blow anything up yet. Hold on one second. Be patient, people, okay? But this is the official teaser. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Conjuring series, but Insidious, James Wan also produced those movies. It's a slew of them, but these are by far some of my most favorite horror movies just because of how they're delivered. It's official teaser. This movie, I believe, is coming out September 5th, I believe. Yeah, don't quote me on that. We'll get into some more news about this after. Enjoy.
Don't touch anything. Everything you see in here is either haunted, cursed, or been used in some sort of ritualistic practice. Nothing's a toy.
Annabelle.
Not even the toys.
Oh my gosh, yes, dude.
How many
They look
cases
great.
you guys had?
Cases.
My name is Ed Warren, here with my wife Lorraine.
Maybe 1,000.
Every case is different. Every family's different.
Once we start, there's no going back. Anything can happen.
Oh, that got me. Oh.
And most likely anything will. Yeah.
Something's changed. Something's different.
Son of the Holy Spirit. We cast you out.
This looks brilliant. Oh.
I've been waiting so patiently for you.
Okay. Oh, where do I begin? Guys, so I feel like I had questions, right? And I feel like they were all just answered in the trailer. Okay? And what I love about this trailer, too, some trailers tend to give stuff away. Like, too much information, right? Like, almost like, oh, I just saw the whole movie in, like, 4 or 5 minutes. No, this was actually so brief and to the point, it didn't give it gave just enough away to kind of leave you on a cliffhanger to make you want to see it. And this sold me, man. This looks great. This looks fantastic. I think my favorite part of the whole trailer is that I feel it was kind of hinting that it's closing it all together, but bringing every element, every asset from the movies that James Wan has produced into one final blowout to close it out. That's what I feel we just witnessed. That, I feel, is the implication of this movie. It looks great. It brought in everything. You saw the Crooked Man from The Conjuring 2. You saw freaking Annabelle. Totally different movie, but they're all part of the same universe, okay? They're going to tie it up, put a little shiny little bow on it, and give it to us for an early Christmas gift. Dude, I'm pumped, man. That looked really... What did you guys think? Honestly, I would literally give that trailer of, like... not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it like a good 8.5 out of 10. That trailer, I'm sold. I want to see it. That was really really good. I know that I noticed there was something else that I wanted to bring up. Oh yeah, I love how it Lily emphasized this was Ed and Lorraine's Loris last case. So clearly the fourth one is the final installment. Yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. I enjoyed this a lot. I'm really looking forward to it. If you're a horror buff, I highly recommend seeing The Conjuring Last Rites. If horror doesn't work for you, it's not meant for everybody. It's an acquired taste. I'm always careful what I push out in terms of content for everybody, okay? But I happen to like these movies because it literally shows a very perfect good versus evil element to it, which I'm a huge fan of because we always want light to overcome the darkness, especially me being a Christian. I have to be consistent with that affair. The Conjuring 4 cast. They look great, by the way. They haven't aged a bit. Let's see. That's not sarcasm either. I actually think they look phenomenal for their age. Makeup helps. I know. I'm aware. Let's see. What is it about? Let's see. So the true story. Oh, I was already here. The true story of the Smurl haunting. Never heard of it. We're about to learn stuff. Which took place between 1974 and 1989. Is set to be the subject of The Conjuring Last Rites. Okay, so this is the story that it's based off of, chat. I'll try to see this in. Yeah, no. So it's funny that you say that, Mango. People are like, oh, go to a drive-in theater, go to a drive. No, I'm sorry. When it comes to a horror movie, psychologically especially, you go to an IMAX theater. You get the full experience and get surrounded. You get ambushed in the face by ambient noise all over the place. You need surround sound, 100%. Jack and Janet Smurl of West Pittston, did I say that right? Pittston, Pennsylvania, alleged a demon inhabited their home during this period of time. The demon allegedly caused loud noises and bad odors. Typically, that's what happens when entities are present. That's one of the things I believe that takes precedent. Threw their dog into a wall, shook their mattress, pushed one of their daughters down a flight of stairs, and physically and sexually assaulted family members. That's disgusting. That's crazy. Yeah, that sounds pretty nuts. Let's see. The Warrens were brought in 1986. I was almost born, chat. Man, I missed it. With Ed confirming the demon was very powerful. He also claimed he felt a drop in temperature and saw a dark mass from inside the home, with the demon once leaving a message in a mirror telling him to get out. Let's see. The investigation went on for months, with the Warrens trying to get the demon to leave by playing religious music and praying. Ed claimed to have various audio tapes of the demon knocking on the walls. Interesting, guys. However, the Warrens weren't only investigators who came along during the Smurls' time in the house. The family gained wide press attention and were investigated by clergy, psychologists, scientific skeptics, of course, who all offered alternative explanations. We've also seen the story turned into a book called The Haunting. The same year, the Warrens came to visit and made a made-for-TV movie in 1991 of the same. Okay, so they already made content about it. It's expected that The Conjuring Last Rites will follow the events of 1986 rather than the Smurls' border history with the house. Okay, so they're basically kind of like attacking it from a... that's not what I wanted to do, I'm sorry. They're attacking this from a whole different angle. Okay. In an interview with the Collider on January 2nd, don't know who that is, but hopefully it clears it up for us, The Conjuring director James Wan, my favorite horror producer to date, of course, revealed that the fourth installment might be the final entry to the feature of the Warrens. I actually agree that it should be. I think it should be. I don't think he should continue with this, chat. I think, based on what we saw in the trailer, I would find it a little, I would find it to be not the smartest play. The trailer implied that it's basically going to be orchestrating events as to incorporating all assets of previous movies, basically blending the universe, the same universe together. If that makes any sense. Okay, let's see. We kind of want to just take our time and make sure we get it right and make sure the emotion of the Warren stories that we want to tell and moving into and potentially wrapping up. We just want to make sure that it's the right thing, the right story that we're telling. Fair enough. So they want to try to make it as accurate as possible when it comes to evidence and documentation, historically written. I understand. And of course, obviously, guys, it's really no secret. Hollywood's going to definitely exaggerate this to make a movie. They do with everything. They're going to exaggerate. They're going to exaggerate, you know, kind of ostracize events, of course. Let's see. The Conjuring Last Rites comes to cinemas on September 5th. So we were right. In the meantime, they clarified it in the trailer too. You can also check out the new movies streaming this month or ranking the best horror movies ever made and the scariest based on true stories. Okay, is that it? That's all we have. So yeah, guys, what did you guys think of it? I think this is going to be brilliant. I think this is going to be definitely the icing on the cake. I personally, in my personal opinion, I feel James wants to just stop. He should think of other ideas and just keep going. He's an amazing artist, in my opinion. He does a great job with the horror genre. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of the movie. Are you looking forward to seeing it? September 5th, 2025, right before the spooky season. Okay. So yeah, I hope this provided good intelligence for you. Again, on this channel, we always strive to give you guys not just gaming, but we try to broaden it a little bit, give you guys a little bit of news, a little bit of reaction videos. We try to blend it all into one because we're all one big happy family. If that made any sense. So we try to broaden the horizons for everyone's entertainment purposes, but also keep the tone set for what the channel represents. So, yeah, I love you guys so much. We're going to get to the next portion of the broadcast. Don't forget to hit those like buttons on the broadcast. It does help me out significantly, guys.